Pause. Do you guys ever wonder how all-you-can-eat restaurants profit off their consumers? Let's look at the cost breakdown. So on average, if an all-you-can-eat restaurant costs $20, 37% of the $20 will cover the food, 30% towards labor, 14% towards rent, another 14% towards any other expenses, leaving the restaurant with 5% of the $20 in profit. My friends and I, being the absolute bags of scums that we are, we didn't want the restaurant to profit. We didn't want the restaurant to pay for their rent. We didn't want the restaurant to pay their employees, nor did we want the restaurant to cover any of their other expenses. We just wanted to pay for what we came for, which was the food. We wanted to ensure that 100% of our money was going towards the food and not anything else. On top of that, we wanted to surpass the 100% mark to the point where we were the ones that were profiting, making it so the restaurant are the ones that are losing and not us. We wanted to quote unquote beat the system.
Who's gonna eat the most?
Hi, my name's Shawn. I've been eating my whole life. Honestly, I don't want to say I was born for this, but at the same time, I think I might have been born for this.
What is your strategy to eat the most food?
So my strategy comes down to carbs, avoiding carbs. Carbs is unnecessary food added to my stomach. To get the most value out of my meal and to beat the system, I must eat all the protein.
This is the game plan. Prior to stepping in the restaurant, we're going to build an appetite. Pull-ups, shadow boxing, squats, and push-ups. Then when we get there, we're going to limit our drink consumption, limit the amount of carbs we consume, and eat as much protein as possible. Because that's where all the money is.
And now, making his way to the scale, originating from Pakistan. He stands at a tall 6'2". He's got a big nose, bigger than Pinocchio's. It's Majid Shoaib! Now, making his way to the scale, the skinny demon hold the semen from Vietnam, Andy Van.
Waddling his way to the scale, an earthquake. Kids, stay safe. It's the one and only Shawn, the Fat Man Qureshi.
Let's begin. This all-you-can-eat restaurant charged $50 per person. We had 4 people: Majid, Shawn, Chris, and Andy. That means we have to eat over $200 worth of food. Right off the jump, we noticed on their menu written in fine print that there was a 2-hour seating limit. This was going to be an uphill battle. We began round 1. Everybody was in high spirits.
Hey, this is round 1, baby. Round 1.
We weighed our food and began to eat. The food was so good, it even had some of us questioning who the chef was.
Don't do it. Yo! Who cooked this?
After completing round 1, we consumed a total of 754 grams of steak, 830 grams of chicken, 8 wings, and 4 spring rolls. Based on our local grocery store prices, steak cost about $49 per kilogram, chicken at about $1.50 per 100 grams, $1 per wing, $1 per spring roll, bringing it to a total of $62 worth of food consumed. We began round 2 with high hopes as we were confident in our ability. Everything was going well until Shawn suspiciously left the table and came back after a few minutes.
Hey, why do you smell? What do you mean? Where'd you go just now? Bathroom. Like your jacket? Yeah, it's cold in there.
After round 2, we consumed a total of 968 grams worth of steak, 8 wings, and 4 spring rolls, bringing the total to $122 worth of food consumed. We began round 3 and the restaurant started to catch on to us. On the other hand, we were starting to show visible signs of struggle.
I'm good.
Yo, you're disgusting. But somehow we figured out a way to complete round 3. We consumed 695 grams of steak and 8 chicken wings, bringing the total to $164 worth of food consumed. We had no choice but to continue as we have yet to break even. Moving on to round 4, we were pushing our limits. As the food began to settle, it became harder for us to consume. Everything tasted the same and our stomach was stuffed to the brim. You have to.
Right.
Oh, those are for hot plates.
Right. Do 2 of them at once. 2 at once.
Oh yeah, pull that up.
One more. Yeah. Let's go, beast. Beast mode.
We even had ice cream in an attempt to cleanse our palate and open our stomachs.
Mid-game dessert, bro? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Open up the stomach.
Final moments were upon us. Reality started to sink in and what we thought was possible started to feel like the impossible. But the thought of losing to the restaurant kept us pushing. And by the grace of God, in the end, these 4 individuals managed to complete the round. We consumed 665 grams of steak and 8 chicken wings. This brings us to a total of $204 worth of food consumed. We did it. We spent a total of $200 and in the end walked away eating a total of $204 worth of food, which meant we profited $4. And if you divide that by 4, each of us profited $1. In your face, all you can eat restaurant. And in the end, the 4 of us walked away in victory, while the restaurant owners were probably crying to their mothers saying, "Mommy, we just got absolutely robbed." Anyways, and these were our post-game weight, and holy